You will be conscripted into the army to fight and die. So instead of waiting for war to break, for you to be conscripted to go and fight and die, fight now against the elements that are generating the conflict. We are ready to fight against the elements that will disturb our democracy.
I cannot make that choice for us. And so we are calling for fairness, we are calling for transparency, and we are calling for justice. And the power of the people is powerful than the people in power.
Abusawani to say election year and a womunti. They all better tell or sumudia a bebre. But yen I go to dread more. Empire and asa summer I was a catcher in young coupon and said, offer sunye emra yemayimu because this election so no. Eni enyan se ahwene mabia asagro sa na sam kase pa asidi ntina ma me kasa asemu ene na ADC for eyo mu demo ye frɛ no enough is enough demo ekoso akra circle a free circle akopim EC office mo kyerɛ sɛ EC nyansisan bi ene niema bi ewo aba ye kwa akoto no 2024 no na so ma yo madwen se omonye saa ne ma ne dia ene adie besi Asiedu Nketia the general mosquito agina simpie so wo ka pampamu edi nsem ya tudwana nsem no sebi ano edi yie pa wo tira wo se wono de one ne nkofo sede tete no sergeant agetamu betena Ghana no mukundu omumogya to ho edema oman Ghana no wono ne the party ne nkofo de oma ye ready pa say by hook or crook omono omo behwe se omo be masa ne ma ni nyina aye adwuma no omo de oma ye ready to die any day any time to fight for their rights and peace for the country and I say to gain power eye finchim na mom say enye kwan papa so na obi epese ode NDC aban ne fa so dia ene omonso omontwe ene edi ebesi bia no ebesi Asiedu Nketia nsamo neyi ode aba betu dwa wo simpie so sisiam no kase demo koso den ewo akra enye asem keto yeko tie Johnson Asiedu Nketia nsamo aneyi wode aba betu dwa ano ayesese ewo social media so ankofo call in for police assistance was ansamo aneyi ye papa Asiedu Nketia ekeka ewo demo no aseno ano edin we na awofo bi mom eyam sese wo mo papa make sure so be me subscribe button no leave a comment comment section or akonya da form so person place advert for numbers na the screen so no ya beje advert no abo ama maka just this year election ni nyina no ya the who update no ebe ma wo ha say our BIGBEN TV to stay tuned make sure so be subscribe because update no authentic no ya better from bia no ya the be ma our BIGBEN TV me do be sia ya ko ne ko tie Johnson Asiedu Nketia sama neyi wode atodwa no emra.
You always have him speak on matters that borders more on national concerns as well. But as I mentioned, the chairman of the NDC has just arrived and he's addressing the crowd here. Let's just quickly cross over and take a listen to what Johnson Asiedu Nketia has to say to the crowds, and then we can proceed from here as well. So stay with us here on BIGBEN TV.
At one point in time must be tested. Ghana's democracy is under serious threat now, and we want to prevail. We shall overcome. Every democracy has the risk of producing a tyrant, but what tests the resilience of that democracy is our ability to fight the tyrant and defeat him and install democracy once again. From 1992, it is today that our democracy is being subjected with the test, and we shall prevail. Democracy lovers shall prevail. Elections alone does not guarantee democracy. It is democratic-minded persons, democratic-minded citizens who are ready to fight for their rights who can guarantee democracy. Once upon a time, When this country was under colonialism, our leaders like Asiedu Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, Sergeant Ajete, Corporal Tipo, they got up and decided to fight so that those of us can live in peace. They fought. Some people died, but that is the reason why we are living today. And so today is our time. We must not let our ancestors down. We must not let our future generations down. It is our time to fight. What we are doing is to prevent war in this country. If you want to prevent war, you fight to remove everything that has the tendency to generate into war. There is no option. There is no sitting on the fence. If you sit on the fence today and allow conflict to mature into war, you will be conscripted into the army to fight and die. So instead of waiting for war to break, for you to be conscripted to go and fight and die, fight now against the elements that are generating the conflict. So we are ready to fight. We are ready to fight. So we ask not for any big favor. We are not asking for a favor for Electoral Commission or the Nakufado or Baumia. We are demanding our right to free and fair elections. So we are warning them. Today is only the beginning. If they think that after the demonstration, everybody will go to sleep if they don't accede to the request, they are joking. Today is just the beginning. That is why we have restricted this demonstration to regional offices. The next demonstration will go to district and constituency offices of the Electoral Commission. And we will fight and fight and fight till the written is done. So thank you very much for your mass turnout. I want to believe that we can now begin the march. The march is beginning, and we are marching for victory. We are marching to save our country. It is now or never. There is no sitting on the fence. You are either part of the problem or you are part of the solution. Let every youth, every youth in this country get up and let us fight to save our country. Let us fight to save our economy. Let us fight to save the lives of numerous Ghanaians who cannot walk, who cannot come out. But we are here today. We are going to fight. And we will fight and fight and fight till the right thing is done. If you pretend to be peace-loving and you are condoning wrongdoing, you are actually the one who is brooding conflict in this country. Those who want peace must prepare and fight against the elements that will bring disruption in the country. That is why we are ready to fight against the elements that will disturb our democracy. So thank you very much, and may God bless our homeland Ghana. We will not retreat, and we will not surrender. We are going straight for victory. Victory for our democracy. Victory for not only a political party, but victory for the democracy and freedom of this country. Thank you very much, and may God bless our homeland.
Join us here on WakeGod TV. The event is about rolling quickly. What next if the EC doesn't even listen to you guys?
Come again.
I'm asking you, what next if the EC doesn't listen? The EC tells us that they are already doing the forensic auditing.
No, they don't have a choice. Whether they like it or not, they must do the right thing. They must allow for an audit of the register and its IT systems. The NDC will not sit aloof and watch the EC disenfranchise even one registered voter. The people of this country have the right to choose who the next president and members of parliament should be. Mensa cannot make that choice for us. And so we are calling for fairness, we are calling for transparency, and we are calling for justice. And the power of the people is powerful than the people in power, and nothing will be able to change that.
I mean, the NDC is not just the only stakeholder in this game. There are other political parties. The most biggest one is the New Patriotic Party. They seem adamant. They seem not concerned about this. You are not bothered. Is the NDC not just crying foul?
Of course, the New Patriotic Party are in cahoots with the Electoral Commission to rig the election. And so we are not surprised about their definite silence on this matter. But all progressive forces, all voices of conscience are joining this struggle for us to have a credible register for free and fair elections. Today, the movement for change led by Alan Kojo Chemantin, the Butterfly family, will be joining us. We know that the PNC are also going to be here. We know that there are over 16 civil society organizations who are all going to be here. So this is a national struggle, and all progressive forces, all voices of conscience are expected to be here, all the other 15 regional capitals, to demand for a credible register for free and fair elections on Sunday.
I mean, thank you so much for speaking to us as well. So, and I say, Hadia, so I mean, she's quite a popular person in the area here, and she.
Say no, I and some are dancing. Asiedu Nketia canon. Ama street no so ayesiye pa enkofo yam sia na sese o mo say ene ensem be na Johnson Asiedu Nketia kikan wankasa no what be until by this time hu gina bre e wa abrabomu na so hweso na fa to waba kama pa make sure we subscribe button, leave a comment or comment section akonya da form so person place your advert for number send the screen so for e be your advert no abo e dia mam libesia ufro bi aba mba be som for power na crowd.